Alright guys, so the results are in from yesterday's video. We ended up with 600 likes and 200 comments. So what that means is I made a little edit to my comment in yesterday's video. I pinned it. So what I did was decided I was going to give 1 month of VIP for every 100 likes. So we ended up with 6, and I told you I'd give you 5 for 400. So we ended up with 6. So what I'm gonna do is give you the 5 for that 400, and I'm gonna give you another 2 for the other 200 likes we got. So 7 people in the comments of yesterday's video will win a month of VIP. I'm not doing it in this video. There's over 200 comments, which is crazy to me. So I'm gonna put all 200 of you guys in a wheel, and I'm gonna spin it in tomorrow's video. I'm gonna do it on video so you guys can all see it. I think with that many people getting picked, that's the best way to do it in the most fair way. That way nobody feels like they're getting cheated. And it's gonna take me a little bit of time. I do have to go to work today. I'm off tomorrow, so I have a little bit more time to do that tomorrow. So that's why I want to do it in tomorrow's video tomorrow morning. So I will have it in tomorrow's video. 7 people will win a month of VIP. Doing the same thing in today's video. I'm picking one person. It's gonna be for 200 likes and 50 comments again, and I'm gonna give one random comment a month of VIP. So I'll probably spend that extra person in tomorrow's video as well. So 8 people total tomorrow morning. So make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit that sub button. I want to say thank you so much to every single one of you who helped me out with that, because I was very curious how much likes affect the video, and it did affect it. It was a #1 for me, so it had to end up with 7.3K views, which is the most I've had, but it's only the most I've had by 100 views. So it wasn't like it was an insane difference, but I do want to say thank you guys so much. We ended up 2-2 yesterday on our free picks, which was not a very good night. I will say that. I want to say sorry. It obviously didn't go the way I expected. Banchero had 3 points at halftime, which is absolutely awful. I knew better than to take Banchero. He does that to me pretty much every single time. I liked the play, especially with all the people out, and he just didn't step it up for me. So probably won't be playing Banchero anymore. Probably ain't got to worry about that ever again. I also ran Banchero on CHALKBOARD. We now are partnered with CHALKBOARD. So if you guys click the link down in the description, sign up with CHALKBOARD and deposit at least $10, and I'll give you a month of VIP. CHALKBOARD is awesome. I've had a lot of people ask for it, and I do really like the app. But like I said, I also took Banchero first quarter points on CHALKBOARD, and I alternated the line to 3.5. So I figured Banchero would at least score 2 shots. He plays like 10 minutes in the first quarter all the time, so I assumed he would do that. He didn't do it. He couldn't even hit a shot. He had 0 in the first quarter and made me look like a complete idiot. But you know what? It's okay. We're going to bounce back today. I got 5 picks for you guys for today's NBA. If you guys want to get our VIP, head on over to Patreon. $25 a month. You get every single play, or you can sign up with one of our sponsored apps. We are doing the ladder challenge today on THUNDERPICK. It will be in this video, so make sure you guys sign up for THUNDERPICK. You can choose either a $25 in Cash App returned to you, or you can get a month of VIP if you deposit 25 bucks. Now, if you want to get both of those, you can. You have to deposit $50. I'll give you $25 Cash App sent back to you, and I'll give you a month of VIP. So guys, sign up for THUNDERPICK. Link down in the description. If you want to sign up for other apps, you can do that as well. We have UNDERDOG, Sleeper, and now CHALKBOARD, as well as Parlay Play. So pick any of those apps. If you sign up for them and make a deposit, let me know, and I'll give you a month of VIP for free. But let's go ahead and jump into these free picks. So we're going to start out on THUNDERPICK over here. We're going to do our ladder challenge for the first one. Now this one I'm going to leave up to you guys. I do know that Ace locked this in at $25. I was planning on doing a $10 ladder challenge for y'all today to make it a little bit cheaper. I'm probably going to stick with that. So we're going to do $10 actually. We're going to head on over here to basketball, hit United States obviously, and then we're taking the OKC, which I actually don't even see on here because I'm not sure about this one. Why is... Okay, there it is. It's locked right now. So I can't even lock in OKC right now. All right, guys. So what we locked in is OKC. It was -3. Let me see if I can alternate line might work for me. Can't lock in anything for OKC. So we're locking in OKC. I will do I'll make a post today in the Discord. So join the Discord. It's absolutely free. I'll make a post in the Discord and let you know what the number is looking like and if we should still take it. So what we ended up taking is OKC -3. It was a -110 play, so pretty much even odds. And I like OKC. I'm gonna go ahead and give you the write-ups. So the Warriors are without Curry and Draymond. Curry's with the left with a knee injury. He should be sidelined tonight. And then Draymond obviously put Gobert in a rear naked choke in the last game, and he is suspended. Which, if you guys saw that video, it was pretty funny. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty funny. It was awesome. So if you haven't seen the video, you need to go watch that. Look at Draymond chokes out Gobert, and it'll probably pop up for you pretty easily. But so looking at the Warriors, they're on a 4-game losing streak. They're missing Curry, missing Draymond. I don't think they're going to have enough firepower to keep up with the young OKC team. So going to be locking in OKC -3. It was -110. I don't know why it's locked. I guess I don't know why it's locked now. But anyway, THUNDERPICK should have it up in probably in the next 30 minutes or so. I would assume that's usually what happens when it locks. They're just looking at the odds again. It'll probably could go down in value. Could give us better value, but I highly doubt it considering Curry and Draymond are out. But OKC -3. If you want to get to that prop, all you got to do is when you get here to this screen, you hit the plus 100 or the little arrow over here. A lot of other props. Go over to handicaps. And then we'll take OKC -3 right here. That's all you have to do to get that. But sign up for THUNDERPICK if you don't have it. And let's jump into our prize pick plays of the day. So first one is going to be for our man Wiggins. Taking Andrew Wiggins. Going to be taking him over the 4.5 rebounds. We're locking him in on here. If you guys do lock any of these plays in and you want to play it on Chalkboard, Chalkboard has something called an alternate lines. So what you do is there's going to be like a little arrow. It's an up and down arrow beside the prop. And you click that arrow, and then you can change the prop either higher or lower to get better value. So if I thought Wiggins was going to get 7 rebounds tonight, I can move that prop to 6.5, and I could get like a 3x value on this, which is crazy. Or you can move it down. So I can move it down to 3.5 rebounds. If he gets 4, it cashes, which is obviously like almost like 20% lower, and you could easily, or 25% lower, whatever it ends up being. Anyway, you can make the prop a lot easier to hit, but the payout won't be as much, which I personally like. I would rather hit a prop more consistently and get less payout than get a higher multiplier myself. So let's check Wiggins out over here on Underdog. 4.5 on both. Should be 4.5 on Sleeper as well if you want to lock him in on Sleeper. So looking at our man Wiggins, he's hit this number in 4 of his last 5 games. No Draymond and Curry in this one, so Wiggins is going to be looked upon a little bit more. After Draymond's ejection in the last game, Wiggins finished with 7 rebounds. So some value here at a 1.67x on Prizepicks, or on Prizepicks it's 1.77. On Sleeper, it's 1.67. So you're getting a little bit better value today on Prizepicks, which is the best. So highly recommend locking it in on Prizepicks or Underdog today, because the payout will be a little bit better. But let's pull them out over here on outlier.bet, see what they got him at. Had somebody ask in the comments yesterday. This website is called outlier.bet, and you can get a free trial, but you do have to pay like $20 a month for the minimum, which is what I do just to show you guys this. I don't use it for the intended purpose. So what they do is they use it for like EVs and stuff. So you would pick props based off of this percentage, like say Wiggins under first quarter assists, 69% to go over. Yeah, I like that number too. But anyway, 69% to go over, and you would just take it that way. I don't do that. I just use it to check my props, see what they have it at, and then to show you guys. So Wiggins took him over rebounds, over 4.5. They got a 55%. -120, -130, -135 on the other 2 apps. You can pull it up here. 4 of his last 5 should be green. If you actually look at what is that, 6 of his last 7 is actually green as well. So really good value here on our man Wiggins, in my opinion, especially without Curry and without Draymond. So gonna be locking him in over 4.5 rebounds. Second play of the day, we locked in our man Mikal Bridges again. So this is a staple play for us. Bridges RA. We got him over, what is it, 8.5 rebounds and assists right here. We took this, we locked this one in. You don't have to play the same slips as us. We also have 2 plays for NFL today as well. But anyways, we locked in Bridges over 8.5 on Chalkboard. You can change it to 7.5. I've already checked. For me, I will probably be taking this over 7.5 on Chalkboard as well, just to keep the... I'll probably take every free pick we play from here on out, and I will probably play it on Chalkboard, and I will play the lowest alternate line I can. And that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'm just letting you guys know this. If you haven't signed up for Chalkboard, I really highly recommend Chalkboard. I am partnered with quite a bit of apps like Parlay and Play and stuff, but I personally don't like Parlay Play that much. Now I think they get good value. Sometimes they're good for taking unders, but when it comes to everyday taking overs, everyday player props, Parlay Play is definitely not the best. Now, I will say Chalkboard is a game changer. Like Chalkboard is seriously like one of my favorite apps, and I've had it for a day. For real. Like it's kind of like how Sleeper was when Sleeper was first released. I love Sleeper. They had all these double plays and stuff that Prizepicks and Underdog didn't at the time, and now it's like I'm just saying, I highly recommend you guys sign up for Chalkboard. I know I'm rambling a little bit, but anyway. McCall Bridges, let's get back on this. So Bridges, let's pull him up over here on Underdog, see if they have him at 8.5 as well. Bridges, that's a new way to spell his name. Bridges over 8.5 rebounds and assists. Same value on Underdog. Looking at our man Bridges, hit this in 5 of his last 6 games. Had 12 RA back on November 1st when he played against Miami. So playing against Miami again tonight. So he did cash last time he played him. He averages 10 RA on the season, and there's still no Simmons or Cam Thomas in this one. So good value for our man Bridges. 8.5, a little bit low for him. He's been smashing this number. Let's pull him up. Come on. McCall Bridges, we're going to rebounds and assists again. 8.5, 51% chance to go over, 54 to go under, they're saying. So they're leaning towards the under for whatever reason, but you can pull it up here. The only time he missed was versus the Celtics in his last 6 games. You can look at versus the Heat last time he did have 12. So like this play, lock in our man Bridges. I like it a lot better at 7.5 on Chalkboard, just saying. So I would probably lock it in there as well. But anyways, guys, those are 2 of our NBA picks. We're going to jump over for some Thursday night football over to NFL and give you 2 picks there. Now, I will say these 2 picks on NFL, we locked in on Sleeper because they have a little special for Joe Burrow. So what we ended up taking was our man Burrow. Do they even have Burrow right now? Because I feel like he would be at the top. So they don't have passing yards for Burrow, like passing and rushing. What? Alright, that's a little ridiculous, but anyway, we locked in Joe Burrow over 218.5 passing yards. You can probably lock a similar alternate line in on Chalkboard for that. So you can probably go to Chalkboard, alternate this line from like 275. It's actually at, 257 is what the normal line should be, and it'll go down to like probably 220. So it should be able to do something very similar to that on Chalkboard as well. I'm not sure what the exact number would be. So Joe Burrow, they got him at 257.5. I don't really like the regular number for him. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's why I didn't lock it in at the regular number. Now Sleeper has a discount. Chalkboard has that you can alternate line. That's probably what I would do for Joe Burrow. Now I do like Joe Burrow the play at 257 is a little bit high. Now like I said, Sleeper has it from 257 down to 218.5. Burrow has hit this number in 4 of his last 5 games. He's went over the 300-yard mark in 3 of those games. It's a big game. Cincinnati sitting at 5-4, and Baltimore leads the division at 7-3. So Burrow typically tends to step up for these big games. I think he's going to do that here tonight. I think he's going to have a good game tonight. 257. Obviously, I probably won't take the 257, honestly, but I would take the discounted line on Chalkboard or on Prizepicks. But looking at Joe Burrow, we'll pull him up over here on Outlier. Joe Burrow, passing yards. I feel like passing yards should be like the #1 prop. Like you should see that first. But over 257, you see they have 50%. I mean, obviously he can go over that number, but under is higher percentage according to Outlier. So if we change the alternate line, if we put him at we're just gonna put him at 224 because I'm fairly certain you can get down to 224 with Chalkboard. 240-24 is minus 260 odds, and the chances of that happening are very, very good. A minus 260 odd is something I would just put straight money on. So minus 224, definitely would lock it in for a man Burrow. So I'm gonna be taking that. I don't take the 257 line in my opinion. I'm not saying he's not gonna hit it. I think he definitely has the potential to hit it, but I don't like it enough to have it in one of my free picks personally at 257. But anyway, jumping into our second pick of the day for NFL, taking our man Keaton Mitchell. So Mitchell will be our next play. Taking him over the rushing and receiving yards. We got him at 48.5 as well over on the Sleeper app. Now, looking at Keaton Mitchell, Baltimore has really been trying to add him into the offense a little bit more. They've been giving a lot more chances. He ended up his last 2 games at 66 and 134 rushing and receiving yards in the last 2 weeks. So Harbaugh did emphasize today that they want to get him even more involved this week. So he should have more chances here tonight. Now, Mitchell has shown he can break off with some big plays with just a handful of touches. The dude can go over this number easily. So I like this play a lot. I like it tonight, especially since they say they're going to get him even more involved. So Keaton Mitchell at 48.5 is going to be a good play in my opinion. Let's hope that they do what they say they're going to do and give him some more opportunities. But rushing and receiving on Underdog is the exact same, 48.5. We can go look him up over here on outlier.bet. Keaton Mitchell, we're going to put him at rushing and receiving yards, over 48.5, 53. Over or under is also 53. So they got even odds to go over or under. You can pull him up. Last 2 games, he's had some pretty big numbers. Obviously, the other 2 he didn't, but he didn't have much opportunity either. So, like Keaton Mitchell, over 48.5. Obviously, there should be an alternate to alternate line over. Sheesh, dude. Sheesh. I can't say alternate. We're going to have an alternate line over on Chalkboard. You should be able to take it a little bit lower. I would assume you could get it down to probably 40, which I also like that obviously a lot better. But anyways, that is going to be our 4 plays for today. So taking Andrew Wiggins over 4.5 rebounds, McCall Bridges over 8.5 rebounds and assists, Joe Burrow over 218 to 220, 225, whatever. I would go up to probably 225 or 230 for Burrow on Chalkboard, depending on what they have him at. So I wouldn't take the original line. I think you can cash it for sure, but looking at the value, I would definitely just take the value on Chalkboard or something rather than taking it on Underdog or Prizepicks. Like I said, Sleeper has a discounted line, so go get it on Sleeper as well. Sign up using our code to get a month of VIP, code ACES. All the links will be down in the description. And I'm taking our man Keaton Mitchell over 48.5 rushing and receiving yards. So those, as well as our OKC money line, but see if they got it on here now. So they still have it locked, but OKC -3, locking that in on our ladder challenge. We'll have it in the Discord and let you guys know the update on that as well. But anyways, guys, hit that like button. Go drop a comment to get your month of VIP. Sorry we had a rough day yesterday. It happens sometimes. We've been doing 3 and 1 pretty much every single day. It's time for us to get a sweep. Let's hope that sweep comes tonight. But anyways, guys, hope you have a great day, and I'll see y'all in the next video.